1962, to the end of the Delano Grape Boycott, Cesar Chavez led a movement against agricultural inequality. The United Farm Workers of America empowered Mexicanos bent over from Bakersfield to Lodi, standing united against the mistreatment of the people responsible for feeding this nation, abuela y abuelos, tías, tíos, primos y hermanos, who picked, processed, and packed the produce their pockets couldn't afford to begin with, backs breaking, bones aching, harvesting healthy fruits and veggies, the bounty of California's breadbasket that almost never blessed the tables of far middle families. When I was 13, my belly was a clenched fist, protesting days without a proper meal, couch cushion diving, trying to find as much change a boy with no job possibly could. Knowing in the pit of my empty, growling stomach that $2 burgers and 50-cent sodas just wouldn't do it anymore. My grandfather, changing from picker to pickpocket, even if you gotta rob and steal from chumps for their change, just see it as them paying for you, your friends, your family to eat. Even as the grease from them fries begins to choke you. No looking past the poisons Chicanos swallow. Type 2 diabetes leaves us blinded, numbed, and dismembered. They make food manufactured to control our population. Death's grip on your manhood, erectile dysfunction affects us at twice the rate of güeros. We eat this crustacean because we have no choice. Brown body shut down and deteriorated by the toxins poverty forces down your throat. But as long as you have something that feels like food in your mouth, you won't complain. Stockton sits in the middle of an obscene agricultural abundance, but us, we live where fast food chains trap us like chain links on a prison yard. Our shackles cast and forged by poverty itself. We, the intentional inmates of the South Side, where Charter Way was known as death row for different reasons over many years, it's practically multiple choice today. Being murdered or choosing death by diet, demise by diabetes, a decision between 8 spots 3 blocks apart, my tío. As a little chavalito learned how Mexicanos in the fields did their math, adding up 5 cents a cherry to however many he could fit into his basket, minus the throwaways, minus the ones too small, minus the ones not ripe enough. He brought home $15 a day, praying the division of his labor would work to feed a family of 7, and here I am, history unchanged, attempting to stretch $2 change as far as possible to buy as much as possible, like broke families have done for centuries. Sometimes I wonder if there's any difference between counting cherries or change anymore. If it's any more worth digging through cut-up couches, rather searching through branches that fell off on their own. Sometimes I wonder if I could pick the stars out of the night, would my wishes really come true? If I were to pick the sun out of the sky and seize this food from growing, whose plate would be more empty, whose belly would hurt more? The pickers are those we pick for. Because it seems like no matter how much produce I pick, no matter how much profit gets counted, nobody will ever truly have enough. And everybody's got to eat.